Hello, my name is Dominic Underhallhouse and welcome to another episode of Chaos Gate Demon Hunters, and we're in it for the big one today. We are going to take down, hopefully, Agar the Benevolent, the first of the 5 Reapers of the Poxus. So, before we look at doing so, we know for a fact that we're taking all of our big guns today. There is no world in which we're not. So what we need to do is make sure we've got everyone with the best options possible. So, range weapon, silencer is what we want here. We've got Victory's Testament, and now we can do some upgrades. We didn't have that option before, so we can upgrade the crit, we can upgrade the range, and the range again. I mean, yeah, why not? At your command, we will install these bloom seeds to craft and affix a purity seal to this ornament. That's this armament. Absolutely. Get all the range, all the crit. Darrig is coming out, guns blazing, forgive the pun. Pardon the pun. War gear slot. So, you want equipment though. You want +3 crit damage for your ranged attacks. There we go. So, we're going to be hitting like a truck. Armour though is where the situation gets interesting. This is resistance and focus, heart of the flame. So, we might as well go with this. I mean, is this green actually? We'll equip this for now just because it's better than what we've got. Yeah, we will reassign. And we will look to upgrade. So is this... It is green. Okay, so... I don't think we need to worry about grenades getting ammo and damage personally, but... Oh, we can't do the damage anyway. But this is at least a better armour than we had previously. It's an additional bit of health. This one is actually... So given that we're not running a grenade... grenades have range. This tier 1 one might actually be better with the +1 armour or +2 willpower. So that's +4 health, +5 health. So there's a difference between health and willpower. I actually think we probably want the willpower, and then what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade this. So, by way of apology quickly, we're going to go to Cadden and give him his armour back. The grenade one. There we go. But he's not coming with us today. It's going to be Darrig who is going to be our champion. So, if you enjoyed this, please do like, comment, subscribe, join us on Patreon. Anything you can do to help the channel is greatly appreciated. But for now, it's time. Tier 3 power armor, Tier 3 falchions, which is what I'm really hoping are good ones, and a Tier 3 silencer. These could be absurd. So, I'm sorry, Cadden, you are not the one joining us today. We are bringing... Where is he? Oh, I'm on the... Right, I'm not on the right screen. We're going to swap him for Darrig Thor. Because Darrig's damage output and XP is hugely improved. Nearly max level. Stratagems all look good, I believe. I don't think there's anything else we need. And we are going to have access to 3 stratagems in this, so we do have a heal as and when we need it. We also have a nice good chunk of lag, which is what everyone wants at this point in time when you're just about to go into a massive mission. There we go. Okay, I feel like this is it. I don't think there's anything more to do. I wish we had a better armour for Darrig, but I actually think the willpower is going to be more important to get more attacks off. So this is it. Looking a little bit skimped down here, but hopefully this will upgrade over here. Maybe get an upgrade on some armour for him as well. Let's see what we can do. I'm excited for this. Agar the Benevolent, 9 units of just pox stuff. I've got no idea what to expect. All I know is that I'm going to try and use less willpower on Voldred, because there's a very good chance we're going to need every bit we can get. So, oh my god, that great unclean one. If this is anything like my first attempt at the Demon Prince, I'm slightly worried. However, if this is anything like my second attempt, much happier. We did turn out that oh god, he looks like a creepy reindeer with like creepy Rudolph instead of glowing nose, glowing red eyes. But yeah, it turns out when we were kitted out like to the 9s with multiple level 9 units as well, it was a much easier battle than the first time round, but this is a great unclean one. This is like, isn't there? Was it one of the others? Is Rotigus is the named one in 40k? 40k? Oh my goodness! All those ripples on him and like the grotesque opening in the stomachs. I'm trying to think what other types of demons are. There's like bloodthirsters. There's great unclean ones. There's lords of change. There's Zinch, right? Because bloodthirsters are quite often Khorne, I think. These are Nurgle. There's lords of change. I mean, we have demon princes. I suppose we could end up fighting Mortarion. Mortarion could be an actual enemy that we face in this, given that we've already seen Khal Drogo. Khal Drogo? I know it's not Khal. Just clarifying. I'm aware of Game of Thrones. But Khal Drogo, I think it is, who just rocked up, took all the credit for things, and then... Oh. Okay, the recording has just dropped to 3 FPS briefly.
What do we have here?
He is huge.
Pilgrims on a holy journey to receive their benediction.
Also, I don't know why, but it creeps me out that he can talk. I don't know why I didn't think he would be able to.
Now, bow before your rightful king, and I will bestow you all with such wonderful gifts.
Can we just nuke him down?
Commander, be warned. The demon's vile spawn already infests this planet.
If we kill him, does the mission end? That's the important part.
Such an ungrateful tone wins its way from above. This
Okay.
one I sense despises my loyalty.
I thought we'd have to fight through all the other stuff to get there. Maybe he runs away now.
Bring to bear hordes of those vile Nurglings. You must be wary.
Yes, Nurglings are scary.
If you will not accept what I offer, then I must regretfully request you depart my realm. No? A pity, but you will make a fine sop for my nephews. They are always ever so hungry.
He's got 100 health. Do you know what's funny is I think I can probably do that. I think we just go for it. I'm going to go all in, turn 1, Gate of Infinity to right on top of him, and see what we can do. Like, why not? Let's try and rush this down. Like, maybe this is one of those missions where everyone... Ooh.
Do you like my bountiful miasma?
I was gonna say, maybe it's one of those missions where, like,
Stay a while.
everything just goes wrong. Hang on, where's...
Blessed Mother.
Draffy needs to boon here. I mean, you're getting burnt either way, so sure. Give him a big boost. Warp speed, baby. You can just boost him up with the warp charge. We're just going to see what we can do. I've got no real expectation here. The fact that that only takes 1 AP, everything does, and we're going to be hitting into it either way. Let's do it. Let's just nuke everything we've got. Don't care about that. We're ignoring that. Right, next you're going to use Hammer Hand. Get him down there. Ooh. Can no longer use go for the Nephews. Deals minus damage. Can no longer use Nurgling Spew. Let's get rid of Nurgling Spew, I guess. We've taken something off of him. Do we have enough to use Hammer Hand again? Or can we only use it once per turn? Only once per turn. So let's just keep force striking him as much as we can. I guess we deal with this next. Wow, that was a huge crit. We're halfway through with just him.
Accept my benevolence.
Keep force striking. Keep going. +3 damage. We're in for all of them. Is this really going to be our quickest battle in ages? And it's just literally a one-turn kill on him. Force Strike. He's still got 3 activations left. This is the stupidest thing I've seen. We're so overpowered for this. +3 damage. He's down to... We've soloed him with Voldrin. Sure. Voldrin just soloed a Great Unclean one. Is that really the whole mission?
The Reaper is purged.
No. That was it.
Murdering infestation lingers. Unorthodox deployment of exterminatus recommended for absolute certainty.
Oh,
it is
dear.
done, Dominus. Be at peace.
We didn't do anything. Like, we just ran at it and nuked it down.
Yes, truly. We must recover the prime seed.
Must recover the
and
prime
pursue
seed,
the others.
sure.
Denial. Risk of infestation remains.
I mean, we don't have a spare exterminatus.
I will venture below personally and purge the immediate area.
Oh, there's this thing. What's this? Maybe we have to go over here and deal with it. Like, maybe we have to run around and kill things? Is the mission... Nope. That was it. That is literally the easiest mission we've done this whole time. We soloed the Great Unclean one. With one guy. We may have set him up to be a little bit too strong. That's literally supposed to be like a boss battle. And he's absolutely annihilated him. And the funny thing is, if we get lucky, he gets even stronger after this, because there could be a power armor and new weapons that are going to be even better for this. Which I can't even get my head around. Like, if it's got crit chance is what we want most, because we've got loads of crit damage. If it got both, it would be incredible. But yeah, like, we didn't even farm all the seeds from things. But then again, it's green seeds. We really don't need that many. Like, we'll pick them up as and when we can, but we don't need loads. But yeah, that was... that was comical. That was absolutely comical. I feel like I need to do extra admin to make this episode worthwhile. Like, there's going to be a lot to look at, I assume. And, like, progression of story, we can start a new research, we can do upgrades, we can find more requisition things. Like, we get quite a lot of... I think we did 5 requisition for this mission as well, so... all in all, this is going to be quite like a jump forwards for us, if the loot is good. I've just noticed on the camera, it looks like I've got 2 little tufts down here, which of like hair. Like, I promise you, it's not just like... I think it's the way that the lighting is on the sort of the light I've got in front of me. But yeah, it just makes it look like 2 little like tufts on here and like almost nothing there. Bizarre. Anyway, sorry, forgive me and my my comical appearance as well. Promise that's not how I look in real life. Let's see what we get. Here's our successful team. All our team did was buff Voldrin and he went insane. 13 green seeds anyway, 5 requisition, -5 corruption, and 4 tier 3 things to pick from, and potentially grenades as well. So, Falchians. More crit and more damage, sure. I mean, that's obviously getting taken. Demon Stigger. Additional damage against demonic targets. I feel that's something that's worth taking. I don't know what classifies as demonic targets. If it's specifically just the big things rather than the blight haulers, the people, not as good, but very good if it's relevant. What's this here? An extra passive equipment slot. That's really nice as well. Blast attack at range 10 over area 2 to deal 3 damage, and armor break. So that's basically the same, but with armor break. We don't need another Justicar. I think we're taking 4 of these. We're going down to like 4 requisition. Because this seems like it would be good for Voldrid potentially. Not Voldrid, Darig. Or Voldrid in fact. This is silly. Like, we're going to upgrade all of this as soon as we can. Yep. Sure. Don't care if Draffy's the only one that gets any XP whatsoever. Is it a lot? Is it enough? Not quite. Draffy, you're so close. Yeah, for anyone who wasn't here in the earlier episodes, Draffy and Pax are two of my Patreons, and so I really, really appreciate their input on this. So I've named the two characters on after them as well. So really, really proud to have them supporting me. It means a lot to me, and as such, any game where I can name characters, while I've got smaller numbers, I will absolutely be naming them after my Patreons. Ooh.
It is done. Your prognosticars signal a weakening.
A weakening in the
With a
strain.
single stroke, we have ended its spread.
We've ended the fifth. Ended
A
chocolate
victory,
spread.
Yet we are not Fenrisians. We have no time for revelry while
The
the
scourge remains.
Accurate.
There are still 4 strains.
Yes, yes. There is still much
Akia's
work
like,
to be
but
done.
we did good, and
Let
everyone's
us
like,
not
no,
forget
there's
that
more to do.
self-professed Warden of the Bloom, Caden. He will not sit idly while we wreck his master's plans.
No, he'll rock up again.
We will be ready.
Query. What of the prime seed? Analysis suggests it is an artifact of significant power.
I like it that Lunette's
I have already
headband
put a mind
is like
to
an
that very
eyebrow
matter,
in like the
Dominus.
animation.
With sufficient study, it could be reworked into a tool for our
Interesting.
crusade,
It could be reworked
after
into a
the proper
tool.
cleansing rituals, of course.
Fortuitous. Unburdened by command, the Brother Purifier is available to assist you.
Oh yes, quite.
Exactly
Yes.
what I was thinking.
Let's all work
Dominus.
together. All 3 of us to make
I
that
will
thing
send
fix.
for you, Ektar, when you are needed.
Let's make this pure evil thing of disease, corruption, death, and rot. Just let's make it into a happy rainbow sunshine land. Okay, so first of all, loot. Sorry, Hector, we don't need to talk to you quite yet. Duel. Range weapon, silencer. Let's compare these two. So, 25% crit. It's pretty good. Disrupted and the scatter shot. So this is 20% crit against demons, 40% crit against demons, and additional damage against demons. So I need to basically check what counts as a demonic target, basically. But in terms of armor, we have now got this. So an additional passive equipment slot is what we're most excited about here, because that means we can have this and say something like grenades. So additional passive equipment slot. We have got enough of this, I believe. We don't have many purple, but we have a million green, so we'll just do that for now. We'll worry about the purple later, because 4 HP is a lot, but it might not be what we need. In fact, yeah, we need to actually make sure that we've got the upgrades we want on this weapon. Yeah, we do. So, okay, war gear slot. Equipment slot is going to go to this then. I know it's in the other slot. I was trying to swap it round. Fine, we'll swap it for a grenade. Oh, that grenade doesn't do knockback. Interesting. Range 10, area 2, 3 damage. Range 10, area 2, 3 damage, but armor break. I actually think I'd rather have armor break on someone other than Cadden, because I like Cadden having the knockback. But I think regular grenades just go here. And then in the equipment slot, we'll take the additional nonsense. Frag grenades. You know what? Let's give. I think it is going to be Pax. Pax is a good use for this. Not equipment slot, although interesting. War gear slot. Grenades. Crack grenade. So you can deal with the armor. And then who do you want to? We've given that armor to already. What else do we pick up? We've got the grenade, got the armor, got the weapon. Falchions, of course. There's Voldred. Voldred. Melee weapon. Falchions. So we've got 30% crit and activate to add armor pierce, or 35% crit, activate to gain 40% crit. That is like, given that armor pierce can happen when we crit anyway, this is pretty reasonable. So again, we need some red, but getting up to additional damage as well is great. 50% crit, nice little boost. I think that's a ridiculously good set of upgrades there. Now, what does Ector have to say?
The halo of your Aegis is strong. Are you ready?
You seem somber. Do you sense the Reaper's lingering warp energy?
That was merely the first of 5.
Yes, I know, we've counted. No, our brothers have cast it back into the warp. You have done well, but we have little time for such self-congratulatory notions.
Yes, if you like.
Trials on Titan do not prepare you for a greater demon.
I remember banishing my first greater entity.
He's like straight out of high school. I was newly promoted, assigned to a fallen world of Iconia to support the Inquisition in handling a Zechian demon, a feathered lord. This creature had possessed a rebel leader, had nearly driven his followers to unseat the corrupt and despicable authority that ruled the planet.
My
What
actions
happened?
were tempered by my own lack of confidence in command.
I knew what the Lord of Change is capable of, twisting the minds of all in proximity, but my actions were tempered by my own lack of confidence in command. The Inquisitors were more concerned with the success of their little rebellion than they were with the safety of Iconia. They assured me they would dispense with the creature quietly once the ruling power was deposed. I take it that didn't
I
happen?
was called back to the planet much later to clean up the mess.
We bathed that demon in azure fire, but the cost had already been paid. 2 Inquisitors and countless innocent souls carried through a rift in the warp to some Zechian domain. I have been serving my penance ever since. You couldn't have known what would
Cannot
happen.
afford to hesitate in our duty.
Come now, Commander. I knew them as you know now. I knew then as you know now. The force of chaos are not to be trifled with. The fate of the Imperium lies balanced on the head of a pin, and one simple lapse in judgment could tip us all towards eternal damnation. The fate of the galaxy does not rest on your shoulders. That is Anakin Skywalker.
It rests on yours.
The Edict is a formidable weapon in our war against chaos, and while my penance for Iconia denies me a glorious death in battle, I am committed to guiding and supporting your command from within her walls. This is why you
Yes.
don't do big job.
Though even that is not punishment enough.
It would seem now we must contend with this Inquisitor, eh? Throne. That catastrophe on Usrai should have ended her authority, but it appears we must yet rely on her talents if we're to locate this threat. Remember Iconia, Commander. These Inquisitors know much, but their vision can be clouded. You should not permit them to cloud your own.
Yes, if you like.
So
Go
for
with
now-
the wisdom of Janus, brother.
Can't do ship status yet because we still don't have servitors.
The edicts of machine spirits are silent. I await your input.
Recovered a prime seed. Any insight into its origin?
On a relic, corrupted long ago.
And used to spawn the smaller seeds we've seen so far. I believe the Inquisitor's correct. If we purge it of its taint, then it can be brought back to a purpose that serves the machine god. There are many on Mars that would give up their mechadendrites to study these.
Proceed.
Has the Edict faced anything like Reapers
You were
before?
involved in the banishment of the Bubo-Escient princeling of Court of All 5.
Nothing quite as disgusting, but it's faced all manner of creatures in its long history. And shortly before he joined us was that one there.
The
What happened?
gaseous fuels congealed with fermenting algae, creating a vector for the Bubo-Escient princeling to enter the materia.
My generator colleagues recommended using a pacifying agent, a foam formulated to separate the algae and unbind the demon. This would have been the most efficient strategy and would have protected the Imperium's assets. However, gas with a high methane content burns fast and bright, and Ektar was in no mood for mercy when he kindled the princeling with his purifying flame.
Proceed.
Sure. That's all for now.
Praise to the machine
Thank you, then.
god.
To the machine god. I like there's little just people working over here that we just ignore all the time. Talk
Can
to
I
Becky.
help you, Commander?
We have successfully purged our Reaper.
You sound as if you had doubts, Commander.
Perhaps next time I'll have a little more faith in those who serve the Emperor's left hand. Follow my lead and we'll destroy the other false strains as
All
well.
right.
I know. I find I know very
Your
little
own
about you, Inquisitor.
existence is shrouded in secrecy.
You yourself remain a closed book in our conversations. Is that not somewhat hypocritical for you, Commander? You are well trained in reserve and restraint.
You are forgiven. It is not in my nature to speak about myself.
And I am not accustomed to small talk either. Still, that our exchanges will never leave these secret halls is reassuring. Ask of me what you will. Are all in the Inquisition as ruthless as you?
My mentor was stern, and so I followed his lead.
He didn't play well with others, and neither do I. So you
I
work
called
alone?
in support when needed. That's why I'm here with you after all.
It is true, though, that I rarely work with my other colleagues. Too many Inquisitors in one sector tends to end in misunderstanding and bloodshed, and few share my Thorian outlook. I don't know what that even means. You mentioned being a Thorian?
The Golden Throne cannot sustain the Emperor forever.
It is sensible to seek means of rebirth for the Master of Mankind before he is lost to us for all time.
Yes, let us not waste our time. I must
That's all
return
for
to
now.
work.
However,
Nurgle toils tirelessly against us.
research menu. Where is our next Reaper? Honestly, I might just sack that off. It's green stuff, we've got loads of them. We need 7. We can do the blue one pretty easily. Oh, hang on. So, was that a picture? So that's a great unclean one. Don't know what that is. 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 Cool. So yeah, I am gonna just get rid of this. I want to start finding more Reapers because I'm not going to use that anyway. I think it's a waste of time to be doing that. What I do need to do is figure out where I need to go from here. There's a lot more Death Guard ships. I wonder if we can kill them. Also, I love these little skulls. I am really curious what happens when you interact with the Death Guard ship, but I probably don't want to find out until we've got like maximum stuff. Keep avoiding them for as long as we can unless we get like Pac-Man into a corner. Okay, so we're going to move to the centre of the map as always and try and see if we can chill out here a little bit. See if anyone runs straight at us from other vectors. Yeah, a little bit. Let's go here. New bloom activity. Okay, what have we got? Of course it's all the direction I just ran away from. This one. Does it have servitors? It does! 15 servitors, Falchions, Stormbolter, equipment, and red stuff. That sounds literally perfect for what we want at the moment. What else have we got? A hammer, basically. Sure. What have we got here? Some armour and some grimoires. Meh. Not as worried by that. Over here we've got servitors and a dude, an apothecary. So that was extract 6 seeds and eliminate seed carriers. What was this one? Oh, seek and destroy the bloom spawn. That's a great choice as well. This is easily the one I want to do the most. Like, not even close. And this guy going that way means we can just head straight there and be... Oh, there we go. We've attuned the Codex Toxicus for our next Reaper as well.
I hear that one of these Reapers has been banished from the materia. A commander's first victory against a greater denizen of the warp warrants a special commendation. Given your present circumstances, I will allow you one unrestricted request from the army.
Ooh, this is close. So we can go melee weapon and hope for something really good for, like, either a what's called Narthesium or something for Pax. Range weapon, even bolters are good, but we've got a couple of good silencers already. Armour kind of swings and roundabouts, and I don't think I want to go for the banner. I think I'm going to go melee weapon because it could be good for a healer or a tank, so we'll go melee weapon.
A mighty blade of legend.
Ooh, we've got an Narthesium. Okay. Tarn's interdict added. Oh. What did we do now? Oh, this is the other research, isn't it? Of course, the next Reaper research.
I hear whispers, the sibilant murmurs of demonkind, taunting.
Yes, alright, there's lots of angry demons, we know.
Turn off your audio receptors. We cannot
Cover your
risk
ears.
demonic infestation on the edict.
They are mere words, Dominus. Ah, Commander. I have attuned the Codex once more.
Yes, you have.
This Reaper can't hide from us now.
Found us a blue baddie.
Excellent. I will inform Ektar. We must ready our forces.
Yes, we must.
will be ready.
Oh, look at them, a little duo there. Can you imagine that in like wrestling as them being like a tag team? New mission, Hunt Reaper. And it's right next to where we're going. So I get the impression that not the next one, but the one after that, we're probably hunting another Reaper and seeing if we get a warding stave, a grenade, or a power armor with 9 blue stuff. Malathian the Harvester. Okay. Well, I'm going to still take us here ready for next time. And we're going to be making sure we arrive. There we go. We know what we're doing. We probably need to set up a new research, actually. That's a good point. I can't believe how quickly we're just churning out this research now. We are absolutely pulling it apart. And we've got enough servitors to do things as well. So, research menu. We probably just go back to that green one again. Like, it took 2. We didn't lose pretty much anything. What have we got over here? Why do we get so laggy sometimes? I don't understand. There's not even like much else open on my computer. Yeah, recover with max HP. Do a blast. Gain armor. And these were seed extraction, willpower. I mean, the willpower might be useful, but again, I feel like for now, I just want to keep on using the green seeds up as and when we can, because the others are going to be more useful for other things. We might as well carry on with these. And we are here, we're pretty much ready to go. Still going to carry on with ship upgrades as and when we can. That takes 10. That takes 10. Don't need to exterminatus anything yet. I don't think we need research speed. We are smashing the research right now. Don't need a barracks. Don't need a meditation chamber. Don't need that. I guess augmetics, sure. Just in case we start injuring. No, let's get prognosticars. Prognosticars it is. There we go. Right, so I guess we know what we're doing in the next one. I still can't believe how quickly we murdered that Reaper. That was literally just Voldred going, eeeh, and then the battle was over. Maybe the next one will be just as simple. But for now, if you've enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe, join us over on Patreon. Anything you can do is much appreciated. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and most importantly, have a good day.